Yeah.
You can't have like Frank's. You can't use Frank's in there.
No Tabasco? No, Tabasco
No Louisiana?
Tabasco light, huh?
I said no Louisiana?
Yeah,
Tabasco,
crystal
like
thick.
the jalapeno when them are thick. You just need shit. The reason why is so that it doesn't separate. It stays on the
I got you.
beer, you know what I'm saying? So it's like adding tahini.
That's density,
like,
yeah.
Oh, I love tahini. On an
so
apple?
Imagine like adding it to fruit, right? Like
Yeah.
that's what it is to a beer. But you gotta get some shit that doesn't blend. It sits on the top.
I got you. All right, come on, let's get this thing motherfucking jumping.
Right.
So listen, man, we are live. We like to, well, first of all, let me thank everybody for wishing me a happy birthday. I don't think, have I done the show since my birthday? I have, actually. No, I haven't. I don't think I have. Yeah. So I'm in my Obama years now.
Okay.
Yeah, 44. Back when I was 43, I was still doing young nigga shit, you know what I'm saying? But now that I'm 44, I'm more mature now. You know what I'm saying? I'm more responsible. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Shit different for me now. I'm moving different. My body different. You know what I'm talking about? So again, I appreciate everybody for wishing me. I appreciate everybody wishing me a happy birthday. We're gonna get this show started. Clearly we have a special guest. Duke is out of town out there handling responsibilities. So shout out to Duke if you see this. If you do see this, I don't like your attitude. But you know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it moving. I am P. Belafonte, aka Chico Fontaine, aka Mr. Get Right, aka Song Get Left, aka I'm handsome because why? Because why am I handsome? Do you know?
Because that's how God made you.
No, that's not what. No, that's wrong answer.
Your mammy said
Because my motherfucking mama said I mean, come on now, Dre. You clearly don't I look like somebody that their mama would have said he handsome?
She got her.
Huh? Beg what?
Yeah,
My mama ain't got to do a motherfucking thing. My mama ain't got to do nothing. My mama, listen, I used to have drawings, and my mama used to be quick to tell me that's not going on my refrigerator.
She wasn't scared to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Huh?
See, we ain't never have nothing on our
But
refrigerator.
the one truth she spoke was that you handsome.
One thing she couldn't do is lie about that.
Okay.
Huh? I looked in the mirror. I said,
are.
you know what? My mama might be right.
She right.
Come on now. In Jesus' name. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and let you've seen her before if you've watched the show before, but I'm going to go ahead and let her introduce herself, please.
Hello.
Madam, introduce yourself to the people.
I am Dresa, like Dr. Dre, and then Sa. So Dresa, Dr. Dre. I'm the proud owner of Desserts by Dre. That is what I'm usually on here with, all my desserts,
With her cookies
and cake jars. But today, I am just your co-host.
Come on now.
You know, I might let Dookie come back.
Listen, at this point, you going to have to charge him. Where you bread at? Time to get your bread up.
Right.
All right, so today we're going to talk about, the focus today is about relationships, right? We're going to get into a few different things. And we may dive deep into some, dive deep into others, maybe go shallow on others. It really depends on whether or not it's interesting enough.
Right.
And Dresa has a special question for me today, which got me a little nervous. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, if you asking me how many kids I got, I'm not at liberty to answer that. All right, but we're gonna talk about that in a second. So let me get this started. Yes? Okay. So we're gonna talk about relationships. And y'all, I'm not reading y'all comments. Y'all put comments in. If y'all put comments in the feeds, I'll respond to the motherfuckers later. So first question is, for me, right? I think it's a good question. Is jealousy healthy in small doses, or is it always toxic?
You know, I'm a very literal person. So I would prefer to, like, I should have done my homework and, like, looked up the definition of jealousy, but...
Pause. We finna do it now.
Okay, great.
Listen, one thing we ain't gonna do, we gonna make sure that we got all the information that we need.
I appreciate
So jealousy, jealous definition. The definition of jealous is feeling or showing envy. Envy is a key word of someone or their achievements and advantages. Now there's a couple different other ones, right? One says feeling or showing suspicion of someone's unfaithfulness in a relationship, or fiercely protective or vigilant of one's rights or possessions.
Okay, so that last one.
Seriously.
Cause that's my man. You know.
Really?
Yeah.
Jay, you got it's in you.
I'm just saying. I feel like women can sense another woman's intentions in the same way that a man can sense another man's intentions. Like sometimes women be not even naive, but just we don't catch the vibe of another man disrespecting your man. But we could catch the vibe of a woman.
Because she thinks she's slick.
Right. So I wouldn't say it's jealousy, but it is that protective vibe of your relationship and like having his back, you know?
So it's given. All right, listen. He too dumb to realize what you're doing.
Right. It's not even like he's intentionally doing this. Because if that's the point, if that's the case,
then we
if
got a
him
problem.
intentional, then me and him have a problem. But if it's something like he not picking up what she's trying to put down, then I have a problem.
You gotta
then
step in.
I have to step in. I have to say something. I'm gonna say something to him now.
But yeah,
I'm not gonna check
which
her.
is naturally. That's
Right.
naturally. Yeah, hey, listen, FYI, put your bulletproof vest on because she's shooting shots right now.
Right. You know, I don't have a problem with you having friends. I don't have a problem with you having female friends. But this one.
This right here.
This one right here. And because I don't have a problem in general, you should be willing to trust me.
I agree.
And out of respect for me, just take that extra step to make sure that I feel secure in our relationship.
I agree with that. So now let me ask you a follow-up question on that before I answer my question. So has there ever been a time where you felt like you had to step in? Like maybe somebody was throwing shots and the nigga was like, nah, I don't see what you're talking about. Like, has there ever been a moment like that?
So I wouldn't say she was trying to throw shots, but it was just something.
It was in your spirit?
Yeah.
Oh, that's God talking.
So he had many female friends, and I was cool with quite a few of them, met a few of them, and things were fine, but it was just this one. And in the beginning of our relationship, I felt like she had been waiting for her opportunity, and now she saw that opportunity, not even for me, but she knew that once I came, she knew like her opportunity was gone.
Oh, okay.
So it was like she wasn't happy about the relationship like his other friends were. You know,
So
if you genuinely want to be friends with somebody,
salt.
yeah, like she just wasn't happy for him. And so something happened where he took the initiative to stop being her friend. And so I didn't feel like I had to say much because they weren't friends anymore.
Okay.
Then one day it was like, oh yeah, I talked to such and such. And I was like, oh, y'all friends again.
Oh, y'all back together?
Right. Oh,
y'all back cool.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. So then I said something and I was just like, I want to meet her.
Okay.
You know, let me feel the vibe in person.
Right.
Now this person in the same city, and we had the hardest time trying to meet.
I bet. Because she wasn't interested.
She wasn't interested. Then when she agreed to meet, she wanted to meet at his parents' house on Thanksgiving. And I was like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like, not that I'm going to throw chairs or, shake the tables.
You know she already locked into the family.
But of course, I'm a wonderful woman. I ain't going to shuffle no feathers at your mama's house.
Right.
So
y'all met at
we never met because I was just like,
no,
no.
Out of there. Did she go?
I don't know. I think we might have broken up before that happened because I was just like,
too much.
It was too much. It was toward the end of our relationship anyway, and then that was included.
That
and
was a straw.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, it was like your antennas up at that point. It's like, I don't know if I want to do it.
Yeah.
Listen. So a little jealousy. So what I've heard. So for me, I think jealousy is just toxic completely.
Okay.
Right? Completely. There's no good side of jealousy. Right? Now I understand being concerned. I understand feeling like, hey man, listen. You know what I'm saying? So and so, this bitch asked you, blah blah blah. And I can understand that. What I don't want you to do is, we can't do the going through the phones, or we can't do the where you at, where you gonna be, blah blah blah. Listen, you know what I'm saying? God bless you, baby. I don't have a problem with telling you where I'm gonna be at, but at the same time, listen, there needs to be a little leeway. Like I'm a grown ass man, right? And that's really how I feel. And I want to be able to give you that access to me, but I don't want to feel like you taking that access from me, right? So I'd be willing to share these things with you. It's just because you told me I needed to give you. I'm a rebel. You can't tell me to do shit, man. I'm not gonna do it, right? But one of my problems is, and one of my issues has always been, listen. So let me preface this by saying, like, I know when you look at me, you probably think that I was always fine, right? I wasn't always as fine. No, I know, I get it. Right? You see me say, oh, life is probably easy.
You always been handsome, but you ain't always been fine. Okay,
But you probably look at me, he probably don't have to work hard. People just probably give him things all because he's fine. No, I wasn't always this fine. I had to curate this, right? I had to cultivate this. So now that I'm fine, you know what I'm saying? I still have that mentality. Oh, ain't nobody checking me. I'm just the funny nigga, right? I'm just the funny guy, right? But what happens is, you know what I'm saying? I'll have minds tell me, hey, nah, she into you. And I'm like, nah, I think I'm just funny.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
She's like, nah. Right? And it's what you say. It's what you said. It's like, nah. Yeah, she thinks you're funny. She thinks you're funny. Nah, she trying to get some dick. Right? And then it's like, nah, they all look the same. Right? So there's times where I have to really, that's when trust comes in. Right? All right, you know what? I'm going to trust you to believe that what you're seeing is what you're seeing, right? But in order for me to do that, it can't be veiled in jealousy.
Yeah.
Right? It can't have that cover of jealousy because now it's giving, you know, you want to cut off my friends, you want to buy me a house like
Control.
a $4 million house, you're going to cut off my friends. I can't be with my family and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Now,
me and control me.
Yeah, now I got a black eye and my friends asking me what's going on. I can't even tell them the truth. Right, I fell down and hit the door now, right? I can't tell it, right? But nah, as long as it's not, so jealousy's never been a thing that you could really do for me because it can't, it's negative. It doesn't come from a good spot, and I need everything to come from, you know, good earth. You know what I'm saying? As long as there's good intentions behind it, like as long as you're saying, hey, listen, I understand that you want to be friendly with everybody, but unfortunately, Patrick, you can't because this one right here, I'm telling you, this one is interested in you. And at that point, baby, it's no problem. Let me block her or cut her off, whatever you want me to do. At that point, I can appreciate the fact that you came to me and talked to me like a man, not no little boy.
Right.
And they're like, all right, you know, I'm willing to do that. I can handle myself like that. But the moment you tell me, well, you can't go this or you can't do that, yeah, that, first of all, I mean, yeah, in Jesus' name. Don't do that to me. I take that shit personal. Right. Yeah, I take shit like that personal. You can't talk to me. Why would you talk to me like that?
Right. Communication is key.
Yeah, communication. But I'd be willing to work with you as long as you talk to me respectfully. So jealousy is never okay, but I get the fact that you know, we are all human, right? We have moments of jealousy, right? I'm jealous as hell. Yeah. Right? Not to say that it's great. I'm jealous as hell. I tend to want to fight that, but sometimes that comes off as it can come off as nonchalant, right? And sometimes that can be a problem too, right? It comes off as I don't care, right? So if you tell me, hey, you know, is it okay if I wear this with my girls out tonight, right? So let's say I want to wear a jean romper, right? Just randomly thinking, right? But let's just say I want to wear a jean romper.
Randomly thinking, Right,
let's just say I want to wear a jean romper. You ask me, baby, are you okay with me wearing this jean romper? Now the real nigga in me is like, hell nah. Put on them goddamn clothes to your ankles. Put on. Here, I might even give you some tights. Put on some leggings, right? Put your hijab on because we Muslim now, right? You know what I'm saying? Cover all that up. You lost your goddamn mind. But because I don't want to be that guy, I fight that, right? And it's a battle. Yeah. Oh, it's a battle, right? So I fight that. It's like, all right, you know what, baby? I'm gonna trust you to trust that you just want to be pretty. Yeah. And you're not really looking for no attention, right? So you just going out there. Go hang out with your girls, go do a little dancing. I'm gonna trust that. But hey, I need you to understand something. Don't play with me. Cause it's gonna be an issue. Now, if you go out there with a romper on and some heels, bitch, you're not going to dance. I know what you're up to. Cause there ain't nobody finna be dancing in no heels. You know what I'm saying? So I'm willing, but jealousy is a battle for me. Cause I'm a jealous motherfucker. And you wouldn't think that again, right? You wouldn't think that cause you know I'm so fine, but nah, I'm a jealous nigga, man. Right.
Yeah. Who want to lose you?
Huh?
Who want to lose you?
You'd be a fool.
Right.
You'd be a goddamn fool. Huh? I mean, if I'm being honest with you, if you do the math, let's just do the math real quick, right? Let's just say me and my old lady break up, yes? And then one day you say, you know what, Patrick, I found somebody better than you. You know what the first thing that's gonna pop in my mind? It's either God or Obama. Cause who better? It's either Jesus, the Holy Spirit, or Obama. Obama might be the only nigga on earth. Outside of that, you found God. Okay. Okay, Sister Mary Clarence. Enjoy your time. Because ain't no motherfucker way you found a nigga better than me. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me being humble.
Being humble. Yeah,
that's me.
Okay.
That's me being modest.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, that's me being modest. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to put nobody up to that kind of pressure. But yeah, when it comes to, getting back to the point, if it comes to jealousy is a tough motherfucking ball for me, boy. Yeah,
I think another important thing with jealousy is if you've given someone reason to be jealous. Like if you have a past of cheating.
That history can do it.
Yes. Mm-hmm. If you have a past of flirting, of brushing them off when they do mention somebody, like that gives somebody a reason to, you know, be jealous.
Agreed.
and constantly on their toes about what you're doing. But if you are just like blind to some of the things, you know, or you just naturally are jealous, then I think that's okay. As long as you're holding yourself accountable, like you're saying, like you have to fight that because that's just how you are. Like and I think that what you were saying like comes in a protective way also. Like you're protective of your relationship, not that you don't trust, but you just want to make sure that you're protecting this because you value it.
I am a protector. Naturally, I am a protector. My job is to make sure that I take, because if we're in a relationship, the buck usually stops with me, right? You got a problem, you know what I'm saying? I'm noticed that you driving around with bald tires, and you don't have a clue in the world.
Not at all.
What's the problem?
Right.
Ma'am, your tire.
Got me to work. Got me to work. What do you mean?
Yo, your tire. Have you seen that? So, you know what I'm saying? At that point, you know, I have to take initiative and be the man that's like, all right, I got to make sure that she's safe. She may not have a clue, but let me go get these tires, please. Let me go get the soil change. Right. Like things like that, right? I'm here to provide whatever, to be an addition, right? And not be what it is? I'm here to be an asset and not necessarily a liability.
Yes.
Right? And that's ultimately what my goal is. If I can be of some assistance to you, if I can help you find whatever inroads you need to make to get to where it is you're trying to go to, then I've done my job. Yeah, but just do it with some clothes on. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm motherfucking saying.
Got it.
All right?
Okay.
All right, so next question. How many questions do you have? Just one?
I think 5.
Oh, shit, let's go then. We're going to alternate. Hell, yeah. Hey, talk
So
that
one
shit.
of the things that you were saying, so you were talking about jealousy, and it made me think, like, if it's something in the beginning where that person is kind of like, you know, this is a pattern of just them being jealous, like, it made me think about one of my questions. And so in dating, so my questions are coming from a single person that desires marriage and speaking to someone that is married.
Right.
So seeking advice from someone that is in the marriage life, you know, thinking about back when you were single, or advice to a single person. How do you know the difference between a red flag and a challenge? So, like, going back to jealousy, like, if you see this jealousy in this person, how do you know if this is something you need to be like, okay, this is a red flag, I'm out, or this is something we should work through?
It's always subjective, right? It's always subjective. What could be a problem for you may not necessarily be a problem for me, right? I have different red flags than you do, right? There's no universal red flag, right? You run into a nigga that don't like to cook, right? And you in your book, you're like, nah, I can't do that. He probably want me to be his mama. Meanwhile, you have other women who are very nurturing and be like, nah, okay, I don't have a problem with putting something in this. You know what I'm saying? I want to feed him.
By the way, you guys, I am a very submissive
gonna
woman, like very traditional, like.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, right? It really depends. It's subjective, so it really depends on you. You have to know yourself well enough to know what's a deal breaker and what ain't, right? So, I think a lot of times what happens is we tend to want to listen to outside noise, and outside noise influences what it confuses us, right? It's like, okay, well, you're saying that's a problem, and I should have seen that. So now I'm confused because it wasn't a problem for me at the time. I felt like that's something that we could have worked through, right? But again, it really isn't a problem. It's not a red flag for you, right? It's just eventually just turned into something that, you know, put together with something else just couldn't work out for you. But it's not a red flag for you. Like if I got a woman that's not interested in working, right? That's fine. If you want me to provide, then that's fine, right? But then, you know, again, you're gonna have to provide something, right? So if you want to be a homemaker, that's what you want to do. Doesn't make you less of a person. Doesn't make it a red flag for you. It's just that's what you prefer to do, right? And if it's a problem for me, then I can say, hey, I'm not fucking with you. If it isn't, then come lay down.
Yeah.
Right. So for me, it's always subjective. The red flag is like the spoon in the matrix. It's not real, right? It's just whatever it is you can deal with and what you can't deal with, and you base your partner based off of you look at the things that you can live with. And you know, you kind of weigh it, really. If I'm being honest with you, I can live with these things. They annoy me, right? Like he pees on the toilet, right? But at least he wipes it, right? Sometimes, right? 8 out of 10, right? But I can live with that. You know what I'm saying? That's not a deal breaker with me. But if he pees in bed, right? Now you got a problem. I don't want to wake up. Now we don't know who the fuck did it.
Who are the options?
Cause shit, I went out last night, so I don't know who the fuck me. Right? You can blame me. Shit, I'm wet too. Who knows? Right? You know what I'm saying? So again, right? It really just it's based off of what you can tolerate and what you can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about you? What do red flags feel like for you? Like, do you feel like they're clear for you, or are they actual deal breakers for you?
So I think my problem, well, the thing that I've encountered that has been a problem is that because I've been on such a journey of growth, I give a lot of grace for people being at any stage of their journey.
Amen.
Like, who am I to say that you're not working through something or becoming a better version of yourself and to cut you off here when you're on your way to here.
Right, you're not where you're supposed to be.
Right. Yeah. And so, like, even with a job, I was 35 when I left teaching, like, had a successful career and just decided I'm going to bake. Okay. So you may be where you are now, but that could change. And so, like, that for better or for worse, sickness and health, like, that journey could be right now. And so that's why I always, that is the one question I ask married people that have been, in marriage for a while. And I've gotten many different answers, and all of them are valid answers. And one, for sure, let me know that I needed to leave my last relationship.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I was considering it, and I asked this one lady, I think she had been married for like 38 years. Yeah. And her answer was, when you're the only one doing the work.
Ooh. And
I started getting emotional in that moment because that is exactly what was happening.
That's a sniper shot.
Yeah, like, it was tiring. And although there are challenges, like, when you're both not willing to work toward a healthy relationship, it's tiring.
Yes, it is.
To carry that weight of that person. And so that was exactly what I needed to hear in that moment, to be like, yeah, this isn't going to work. Yeah. And that night, I left my ex.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How'd you break up with him? You called him?
I think I called him.
God bless you. Yeah. I broke up with an ex on text one time.
I told him that I needed a break on text because I had tried to talk to him, but in the long run, I knew that if I had talked to him, I wouldn't have gone on that break.
Yeah?
Yeah, like, it would have been, I'm going to do better. And I would have been convinced to just give it more time.
Yeah, give it some more time.
Yeah.
I'm going to figure it out.
So I was okay doing it through text.
You know what's funny? It's funny that you say that you give a lot of grace because, you don't know where they are in their journey. Mm-hmm. You have the luxury of having a little experience with that, right? Like, you have the luxury of understanding that, listen, I can be at this age of 35 and decide, hey, the career that I thought was for me is no longer for me. Yeah. And just, pivot, like, not even pivot, like 180 almost, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and for people, I think there's a lot of people that are scared or don't really understand how you could just start over, right? Starting over is a tricky motherfucking thing, right? Like, I'm putting all this evidence, like, all right, well, and I think a lot of people feel stuck because they don't know, they don't have the belief or they don't have the faith in themselves to be like, you know what, I can bounce back. It's scary, right? It's scary as hell. Now, for me, I've always believed that they'll never, like, as long as I got air in my lungs, because I know I'm not a lazy nigga, I'm gonna figure this shit out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna figure, I don't give, you drop me off at Timbuktu. Motherfucker, I'll be out there selling motherfucking quarter waters and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nut crackers and shit. Whatever. I'm gonna figure this shit out. I'll never be down forever. I just don't. Every day I wake up, there's something I can do, right? And that's what I'm a big believer in that. But I do think that some people, the weight of not knowing what's gonna happen tomorrow, can scare people to the point where it petrifies them and kind of locks them in a place that they are. So they can't really grow because, they're not inspired to grow in the position that they are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like, ooh. Yeah. You give, but I believe it. Like, I want to give people grace. Like, I believe, like, you see potential in a lot of people, and you're like, damn, bro, you could do better, right? But them motherfuckers, they just can't see it because they, I think it really just because they just be so scared to try something different or go. This is all I know, bro. Yeah, and even like there have been quite a few guys that like can't receive what I'm giving them. Like, they can't receive the love, they can't receive the grace, they can't receive the forgiveness, and I'm like, you're human. What define receive? Like, just acknowledge that they deserve it.
like they've been hurt, not even all the time by another intimate relationship, right? Yeah. Just trauma. Like it may be abandonment from parents. It may be, just their life journey that they don't feel like they deserve it, or they've always had to do it on their own, and they don't know that everybody deserves this. And at the end of the relationships, if they can see that I genuinely love them, then I'm okay.
Man, that's crazy. It's
because I want them to know that genuine love is out there.
Somebody loves you, baby.
Right.
Come on, Pat.
You felt it before, and you could get it again. It won't be for me.
But it's
out there. Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, that's warm. I feel like I came in from the cold.
Yeah. Listen, the secret ingredient is love, and all my desserts. So that is for real. Like why I feel like I'm on this earth. And someone posted something that was like, something about like, I realized the relationships I was in wasn't for me to receive love, but for them to understand that love is for real.
I agree with
the
that.
The people that needed love, that's why I was there.
We were brought together so that I could show you what it looks like. Now, I've always felt like there was always something to learn from each and every interaction. I don't believe in coincidences. Right. There's a reason why I'm in front of you and you're in front of me, and I take full advantage of that, right? Like, I don't. I'm not a I don't fuck with you because I don't know you type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, if you giving me good vibes, good energy, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what this what this is, but I'm gonna find out exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's funny that you speak to trauma, because some people feeling like they don't deserve love because of the trauma. I'm gonna tell you about a traumatic thing that happened to me one time. One time I remember, I think I was like 8 or 9. And I grew up in a Haitian household, right? So the boys don't usually have to do anything, right? We kind of get catered to a little bit. And I remember one time my mama made me iron my own clothes, and it always lives with me because in my mind, at that point, she clearly doesn't love me anymore. You know what I'm saying? Why would you? Because I'm in 10th grade, I gotta iron my own shit.
10th grade.
That's crazy. Mommy, why would you do that?
Yeah.
So I went to school wrinkled. To prove a point. You know what I'm saying? To prove a point. And it didn't bother her at all. It's like she didn't care. Right?
Even more reasonable she didn't love you.
So what the fuck I was supposed to do? Now I'm in school looking bad. And you just at work just la. So I came home and I took my clothes, I threw them on her bed. Cause she needed to know. She needed to know what she put me through. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? My mama's not here with me, God bless her, and I love her. But matter of fact, Thursday was her, the day we buried her, September 4th. So I had an emotional day Thursday, man. But, I just think about shit like that, man. And, why wouldn't you want to do shit for me? I think that's crazy. But, it is what it is. I don't want to bring that shit back. I don't want to rehash those, you know what I'm saying? Those memories, man. Those are hard times for me.
So we did say this was gonna be a different
What's up?
show. So it made me think about another question I have.
What's up?
So we were talking about trauma, and just thinking of like my answer for this made me think of the question: what is something you wish you would have done before you got married to prepare you for marriage?
Ooh, shit.
So not about your spouse, but just you within yourself. Like later you realize, man, I should have dealt with this, I should have worked on this, or I should have done this before marriage to prepare me for marriage.
So before I got married, we already had kids. There were some custodial issues with our children.
What does that mean?
So I was on child support for a long time with the kids.
Okay.
I was on child support while I was married, which is crazy. But
sorry, your kids are with your wife?
Yeah, no, but we was together.
Okay.
And I was still on child support.
Okay.
But it wasn't her fault because at that point I was just being, nah, fuck that, leave that shit on there.
Okay.
Right, because it's a reminder for me, right? So what I do wish is, I don't know how helpful it would have been, but I definitely wish I would have went to therapy to deal with whatever issues that we had that was still pending, right? That was like the residual hurt, you know what I'm saying? Because there was a lot of shit that happened in that relationship, and I take into consideration that we were still young, right? So, you know, you don't always make the best decisions when you're young, right? You react in emotion, and anytime you filter any decision through your emotion, you're always going to be right, right? So I try to take that in consideration. But if I'm being completely honest, I wish I would have had some kind of professional conversation with someone that would help me, that would walk me through letting go of the hurt, because I hold grudges. I don't let shit go easily, right? Because in my mind I feel like I would have never done that to you, right? I would have never handled you that way. Why would you do me, right? Out of everybody in the world, why would you handle me like that, right? And if I ever feel like that, it's hard for me to ever let that go. I forgive you, but at that point, this is who you are, right? This will always be who you are, what you're capable of. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So there'll always be moments where I might look at you weird, or I might handle you differently, or I might, you know, be a little bit more like, I definitely won't go too far, because in my mind there's a limit, because if I cross that, I don't want to cross that line again. Pain is a very strong thing that helps you remember everything, right? Like when you go through pain, it's the strongest reminder in the world, right? And I don't ever want to experience that shit again. And it's part of that is fear, right? And part of that is resentment. Part of that is hurt. Part of that is a lot of just negative shit that goes with that. So I wish I would have talked to someone individually, not like a marriage counselor, but someone individually, about trying to find ways and tools to help work through that and possibly let it go. Maybe not let it go, but possibly give me some tools to be able to get past it a lot better than what I have been able to do. But yeah, I would definitely recommend, like, if you guys been in a relationship for a long time that's had some trials, definitely go talk to someone before you guys decide to get married. Not to talk you out of getting married, but to give you tools that you can that help you deal with whatever emotions or triggers that you have, so that when you do get married, there's not those moments where, all right, you know what, fuck that, I'm not talking to you, right? It's the silent treatment that kills. And I'm really bad at it, right? Because one day goes to 2 days, 2 days goes to 4 days. Next thing you know, we haven't talked in months, and that gets, you know, that's hard. Yeah.
So it's interesting that you talk about, like, your wife and how you know needed to address some things with her, where I think a lot of people need to address the things that have happened with other relationships that they bring in, right? That they shouldn't bring into the relationship, that their fresh relationship. And so, you know, therapy is highly recommended, you know, just to make sure that you see clearly all the things that you have gone through. How I explain therapy is, like, everything that that has happened in life are like these dots in our world, in our life. And therapy kind of just helps you connect the dots. You know, like, you may say, oh, I'm this person, I'm this, I'm that. And then you realize through therapy, like, I'm like this because of this. And now I'm able to connect these dots to help me realize that if it is a good thing, it may be a good thing. Right. But there was something in your life that helped you to get to that. The negative things, there was something that may not have been in your control, that may have been in your control to help you, or that led you to becoming this person. And now you're able to work through it because you can finally realize, like, this isn't the person I want to be. This isn't the person I have to be. This is the person that somebody else led me to believe that I am. And I don't have to own that. Amen. I can work through it. Amen. And not bring that into a relationship that doesn't deserve it. So,
is that something that you have you ever found yourself bringing other shit into to your relationships?
I don't think so. I'm a very hopeful romantic. You know, even though right now, like my last relationship was an engagement, and I broke it off, but it didn't hurt me. Like, it didn't wound me to believe that, like, anything. Like, I'm still hopeful for that. Just wasn't my person. Yeah. And that was it? That was it. Like, I grieved it while I was in a relationship. Like, I'm the type of person that you got something to say?
You grieved it while you were in the relationship?
Yeah, because I'm the type of person, like, I feel like if I do everything that I can do to make this relationship successful, then when I say I'm done, it's over.
Because you've done everything you can.
I've done everything I can.
And you feel satisfied with that.
Right.
Which is cool. Now, let's get back to that shit, because that's something that I feel like women tend to do. Because when you say I grieved while I was in a relationship, what I heard was I slowly checked out. And is that what you're saying, or is that not what you're saying?
It could be received that way.
See, that's the way I received it, and I feel like that's not okay.
So the slow transition to checking out was because it was a cause and effect.
What was the cause?
So if I'm effectively communicating.
Effectively is a key word.
Yeah, it is a very key word. If I'm effectively communicating what I need and what I want in this relationship, and you acknowledge what I'm saying, you acknowledge what I'm saying, I'm telling you, you're acknowledging that you're okay with the expectation that I'm now giving.
Okay, that's fine with me. Yeah, I can understand.
Right. Like, if I say this is what I need, and you're like, okay, I can do that.
Right.
I now expect it.
That's the expectation. Right.
Right.
So you set the expectation.
So then when you don't do it.
Then it's a problem.
I
got you.
I still bring it back up. Hey.
Remember,
we talked about this? Right. You said.
Are you sure that's what you're doing?
Absolutely.
Because women tend to be like, all right, well, how do you not know? I told you this like back in 1972. Because sometimes you guys expect us to read your mind as well. And we speak different languages.
Not me.
Okay.
I believe in allowing people to communicate what they will do. It's my fault if I expect you to do something without your agreement.
Ooh.
That's on me. Okay. If I don't say something, even with my kids, first thing that I hope they know is communicate what you want to need. Ask for what you want to need, even if you think the answer is no.
Still ask,
because I don't know.
Right.
Like, for those that don't know, I'm a foster mom. So my kids are coming in at 6, 7, 8, 9. You know things about yourself that I don't know. I have to ask for what I want to need, because there are things that I know about myself that you don't know. But once I ask for it and you're like, okay, I can do that. Now, if you say, ooh, that's hard, that's not something I'm used to. Yeah. Not saying that we can't work toward it, but once you say, yes, I can do that, there's an expectation.
I can understand
and
that.
So when I'm slowly transitioning out, it's me and seeing that I stopped caring. Like, it stopped affecting me. Like, if communication, my last relationship, communication was a big thing. Like, he would isolate himself, and it was long distance. So that was major.
Yeah, it made it hard.
Right. Yeah. Like, we could be in the same house and isolation is hard, but long distance, and so it's even harder. But once I communicate that and you're still doing it, and I stop caring, like, I'm like, oh yeah, now he's isolating himself right now. Like, I'm not even gonna call. Right. You know, like, I felt myself changing. And so I had to get back to me. But I felt like I did the work to try to make it healthy. And I did the work to make sure that I was okay with my efforts and who I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let me put this out there. Moving the goalposts is tricky. Right? So, especially, I can't speak for all men, but I know moving the goalposts for me has always been a tricky thing. So, when you come into the relationship, right, the expectation for me has always been know what you want, right? So that way, when we're getting into this relationship, you can tell me, hey, this, and this, and this, and this, right? Not to say that it can't evolve or there can't be some tweaks here and there, right? But I need, like, the foundation of this relationship needs to be based on what you came in with. Right? Now, when you come in here and say, hey, you know what, things are different now, and I want to change this and this and this, it gets tricky because now I'm invested, right? I'm invested. So now we're 3 years in, and you're saying, hey, you know what? I don't think I want to cook for you anymore, right? So in my mind, the fuck? That's not what we made. That's not what we did. You know what I'm saying? But because now we 3 years deep now, right? I got a 401k with you now. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for seniority. You know, my pension coming in real soon. You know what I'm saying? So now it's hard for me to say, okay, well, no, what I can't necessarily do is tell you, hey, no, this isn't going to work because, you know, again, right, I'm invested, right? So now I'm thinking about everything that I'm possibly losing, right? I love you, right? You know, and if the cookie's good, the cookies can also be a issue, right? Something that can hold you up. And at the same time, I've introduced you to my, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole, it's the starting over thing, right? So when you move the goalposts like that in the relationship, it's hard because in my mind, it's hard for me to tell you no, right? From a man's perspective, from my perspective, especially if we locked in. It might be difficult for me to tell you no, especially in something serious like that could be a deal breaker for you because I don't want to lose you.
Right.
But it would have been nice if you came into this relationship saying that, hey, cooking is not necessarily something that I want to do. I'm doing it because I'm doing it for you, right? Then that's a better understanding. Like, all right, she's doing it for me, so you know, this ain't a love of hers. But women tend to come in and do everything you want. They want to. Oh, baby, I cook. She don't cook for you?
Oh,
that's crazy.
It's women, though. It's not just women.
What men do? You think men are coming in and promising everything?
Absolutely.
I've never promised anything.
They will promise you the moon, the stars, and the sun. With the risk of getting burned. Like, baby, I will suffer the burns to give you the sun.
The sun is a stretch. I don't know if we offering no goddamn sun now, Dre.
Listen.
We might lie about the moon. Right? I might lie about the moon. I'm like, you know what? So, what's
as soon as I get off, that moon gonna be out there. I got you. Don't worry.
So look, actually, let me ask you this question. In your mind, if you can think of something, right? And I'll answer first so I can give you an opportunity because this is off the cuff now that I think about it. What is the biggest lie or biggest lie that either you told or, well, not necessarily lie. Lie is a strong word, but what's the biggest, I'm just going to say lies for the lack of better words. What's the biggest lie that somebody ever told you that they didn't deliver on or promised that they didn't deliver on? What's the biggest lie that maybe, or vice versa? What is the biggest one that you might have told that you didn't deliver on? Like, so for me, like I remember telling, like, so, and this is honest. I remember in one relationship, I told him, yeah, like I'm very open, I'm very communicative, right? I am willing to listen to everything you got to say, and that was a bold-faced lie. I ain't hearing none of that shit. Fuck what she talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you know why? Cause every time we have to have a conversation, it's something that I gotta change. I'm tired of changing. I don't want to talk about this shit no more. So I hear the shit. And I always told her that I would give her my ear. So the understanding that we had was we used to have this thing called talk time, right? Where it's a lemon squeeze, right? Where I'm able to say something to you, you can't take it personal. I'm able to express to you how I'm feeling, what I'm going through, and how I'm seeing things. You cannot take it personal, and you're forced to listen to it. I got to the point, I ain't trying to, hey, we need to have talk time. Yeah, fuck out my face. The Dolphins are playing. Fuck out of here. And I got to the point where I just wasn't willing to do it. And that was a lie. But I knew that, if I'm being honest with you, in the beginning, I knew it was a lie. But I was willing to do it because I was liking her. Coochie was good. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we was having fun. But then when you get into the nitty gritty of relationships, like the grind of it, it's like, yeah, man, I'm tired of hearing that shit. You always coming to me talking about some shit I got to do. I'm tired of, why you can't hold yourself accountable? Huh?
Were you holding her accountable?
I wasn't.
Were you bringing anything?
I wasn't. I accepted you for who you are, so in my mind, I just felt like that was okay.
So there was a time, I'm going to get to your question, but
go ahead.
Just as a response to what you're saying, there was one relationship where I was like, you don't ever tell me anything that I need to do to grow. So I feel like you're not helping me grow. Like, I want to be a better person. Like, I know I'm not perfect. I'm not saying that there are things that I know I'm doing wrong and I'm just waiting on you to say it, but call me out. Maybe I don't see it. You're supposed to be my mirror, but you're not helping me grow.
Amen.
Then I got to the point with my last relationship, I was seeking the things. So him not calling me out was more okay because I would reflect on myself. Like, I'm just at the point now where I'm like, man, I could have done this better. I should have done this better. Okay. Like, this is something that I want to do for myself. So him not calling me out wasn't as bad, but I'm okay with it. I think, like we talked about, communication is key. Like how you bring something to me.
Right.
Don't come to me when I'm coming to you. Like, oh, well, since you got something to say, I got something to say. Right. Now you're not making me feel heard. You're just being defensive. And that's the problem.
But why is that not okay? Because it's funny because I tend to do that.
Because I don't feel heard. I feel like you took offense to what I said, so now you got to call me out. You got to shoot back. And I'm not even shooting at you.
But is it shooting since this is the way I see it, and this is just me speaking, the way I see it is okay. Since we're here, this is an opportunity for me to say whatever is on my mind.
Now, if it was a set time where we both have agreed at this time we're going to talk about anything, I may understand that a little bit better. But for me in the past, and I do desire that, where we intentionally set time to evaluate and reflect and progress,
which is cool,
right? But if it's just, hey, I noticed this, or can I talk to you about something, and I'm just bringing you something, but now all of a sudden you got something to say to me that I did last week.
I've been having that bitch in my pocket.
Right, exactly. Well, what happened for the last 7 days? You had how many? You started calculating the math.
I've been sitting on that motherfucker like, hey, I'm funny that you saying. Yeah, I haven't been sitting on that motherfucker, but yeah.
So that makes me feel like you're not hearing me, and you're taking offense to what I say, and now you feel like you have to shoot back.
Okay. Which, and at that point, nobody's being heard.
Nobody.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I respect that.
Say what you want to need. Ask for what you want to need.
You know what? As a man, what my problem would be with that is I don't want to feel like a nagger.
I don't either. And that's the thing. Like, if I say it and you agree, there's an expectation now. I don't want to have to come back to it.
Which I understand. But I completely understand. As a man, I feel like at the end of the day, my job is to execute. So if it sounds like tactical, right? But my job is to, if you tell me, hey, I need this done, then that's my job to get it done, right? I'm a very literal person. What you can't do is tell me, yeah, I want you to do this, but not do this. Now you got me fucked up.
Like, do it this specific way?
No, just, like sometimes women will be like, all right, like, I want you to check me, but not always. It's very confusing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I need clarity. That don't make no sense to me, right? And then it's like, yeah, but no, like, meaning you have to read the room. Don't tell me to read the goddamn room. Clearly, I'm having a tough time trying to read the room. I need specific instructions. So, for me as a man, in how I see men, we need specific instructions. I think we speak different language because women have this like beautiful mind thing going on in their mind, right? It's colors and shit, you know what I'm saying? Fucking music playing and shit, like this beautiful mind thing. Yeah, it's beautiful, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right? But not to say like to say that like it's like it's artwork, right? It's you're Michelangelo, yes? Right? There are things that
we are magical.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys can create things that, so if I'm honest, there are things that you guys create just like that. I don't know how to fuck you.
Yeah.
Right? This is beautiful mind thing going on. For men, we're just math.
Yeah.
1 + 1 = 2.
Yeah.
Seems simple enough. But when you tell me 1 + 1 = 2, but sometimes it equals 4 if you subtract 3 from it, and then add a. What are we doing? What are we doing? Don't make it that it don't need to be that complicated for me. Please give it to me straight. Make it simple. Patrick, I need you to take the trash out. Baby, it'd be my pleasure. Well, Patrick, why'd you take the trash out? Well, you told me to take the trash out. Well, yeah, but I didn't want you to take it out now. What I wanted you to do is understand that what I was trying to tell you is you changed the TV too much. The fuck does the trash got to do with the TV? So now I'm frustrated because I don't know what the fuck is happening, and I'm hot. So women, when y'all talking to y'all man, just make it simple. ABC it for him. I understand in your mind you feel like he should understand. I get it. I'm telling you, sister, he don't.
He doesn't.
Just simplify it for him.
Okay.
Right? Not handle him, but in your mind, think like you're talking to a child. Just make it. Don't talk to him like a child, but just make it very, very simple for him. Hey, you know what I need you to do? On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I need you to take the trash out. On Wednesdays, your son has a basketball game. I need you to say, yo, give me a bullet points. Don't give me no big speech.
Okay.
Right? I don't need give me bullets. Right? I know you want to give me the whole rundown. So first of all, here's what happens. Let me set the stage. I don't need the stage to be set.
I can see that.
Yeah, give me the bullets. What's the points? She said something, I said something back. She swung, I swung, I won. Good job, baby. Good job.
Yeah.
I don't need to know that. First of all, I was sitting here minding my motherfucking. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Give me bullets. Right? That's the best thing for you. That's the best advice I can give you when it comes to trying to. Because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna understand that shit, and that shit can get frustrating, and you're not gonna get nowhere expecting your man to read your mind. And and I get it. Once we start arguing and once we start conversing, right, it's hard for you to receive criticism because you feel like you said, right? So now that I'm telling you something, now you feel like you gotta tell me something. Now we sitting here both going back and forth because neither one of us is being heard. Right, I do like the thought of setting something aside. Now I naturally have a lemon squeeze. Personally, that was always something that I always applied to my relationships. But that was only like, when something is happening, hey, we need to have a lemon squeeze, right? Versus actually setting time aside, like specifically, you know what I'm saying? Like I like that idea. Like maybe every second Sunday of the month, hey, we finna sit and talk. How you doing? Everything good?
Right.
I like that because I used to always have this joke, but not really a joke. Where I used to feel like marriage should be like a collective bargaining agreement. Every 5 years, come back to the table. Hey, how's this going for you? You know what I'm saying? And at that point, we could both
decide. Any free agents out there?
Right. At that point, we could both decide whether or not this is something that we really want to do. Right? Like, you know what? In the beginning, it was cool. Yeah, but I think not what I wanted.
Every 5 years is a long time, though.
You know why? You know why I say? Well, 5 years is not a long time, because you're working towards something. But what I will say is, because 3 years is too short. I feel like 5 years is you get to the point where you can. It's a good sample piece where you can be like, all right, you know what? Here we are, right? Because in my mind, I just be feeling like, you know what I'm saying? If you're growing, if you're living life right. The person you were at 20 is not the same person you're at 25, right? 25, you're a different person at 30, right? So it's not to say that you failed.
Yeah.
It's just that we're different people now.
Right, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that needs to be okay.
Yeah.
So if we're going to have this conversation, let's have a conversation and just be honest about it. Like, hey, listen, I think we kind of heading in different directions now, right? I want to quit my job and become a rapper, right? And you still want to stay in the corporate world. And we kind of bumping heads on that, right? I feel like I could be a little baby. You know what I'm saying? But you keep telling me I need to go to this bullshit ass IT job every fucking day, and I don't want to do it.
And I say it's a long time, just because that's a long time to hold on to something that you've been wanting to say.
Ooh, before you start.
That was it.
Oh, okay. It's not that I'm holding on to something that I wanted to say. Okay. What happens is I'm committing myself to working every day for these 5 years. I'm working towards it. So if it's something that I have to say, you know what? I committed to 5 years, so I'm going to work at it. 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 Then 5 years comes like, hey, how's the work?
But even I don't want you to be unhappy for 5 years before you tell me that there's something else that could make you happy.
If you're getting unhappy within 5 years, I feel like you lied to yourself.
And a lot of people are doing that. And this, like I say, if people were just more honest with themselves about what they want. Like people that say they want a casual relationship and then another person agrees to it, but they're really settling for a casual relationship or a casual whatever. I
understand what you're saying.
But they really want
more.
They get into it and now you're catching feelings.
That's moving the goalposts.
Right. Yeah. And it's because you weren't honest with yourself.
Correct.
It's not because all of a sudden this guy is such an amazing man. It's because you are a wife.
Yeah.
And you settled for being somebody's.
That's not what you walked into.
Saturday.
Not Saturday. Don't put no days
Wednesday.
on Wednesday.
Because he going out on Saturday to get Tuesday.
Ma'am, you are somebody. Do not let Drake have you out here thinking you just Saturday.
I said you are a wife.
You are Saturday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Don't let her make you feel like that.
You are a wife.
No, but I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. A lot of times. So that goes back to what you said earlier. You was like, men are lying problem, but I do feel like women will go out their way to try to convince you that, hey, listen, I'm everything that you need. Mm-hmm. And then once they got you, it's like, yeah, all right.
So I recently had a moment where I was like, I think I'm saying the right thing for the wrong reason.
Explain that.
So for when growing up, I've always wanted a bunch of kids. I've always wanted 4 kids.
Right.
And then life happens, and being a teacher, I was like, okay, that went down to 2, then like 1 impossible. And then it was like, okay, I'm open to having kids. Had weight loss surgery, had a tummy tuck. And I'm like, okay, if my husband wants a child, I can always get another tummy tuck, like all of that. But I think I was saying that because I was worried about narrowing down the filter.
Explain that.
So the best way that I can explain is like when you order something online, and at first you have 2,000 options.
Right.
And then you say, I need it in a size 10. Now you have 1,000 options.
Right.
Now I need it in black. You got 500 options. And the more boxes you have, the smaller your chances are to, So I feel like saying I'm open to having kids was giving me that option. Right, more options. And then I was like, I don't want to birth a child. I will be a great stepmother.
Oh, God bless you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want to birth a child either.
God has really blessed me to love other people's children that I did not birth.
God bless you.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm okay with it. And now I'm okay saying I don't want to birth a child. Ooh. Like, not like the superficial answer is that I have body work, you know? But I also have health concerns, and I'm 38, and by the time we meet and then live our life, and now I'm 45, and you saying
let's calm down on 45.
I'm just saying, you're not birthing a child. So, there are more complications and risks.
Which I understand.
Yeah, so I had to really ask myself, am I really being honest with myself about being open to having a child?
Yeah, well, listen, that's a reality check for your ass.
Yeah.
And I'm with you on that 100%. I think a lot of times, I agree with you, a lot of people go in there lying to themselves like, okay, I'm okay. It's I don't know the definition of it, but it's the I'm okay with this. I'll do this just so I can have this, right? And truth be told, you're not okay with it, right? But in moments of desperation, we're willing to settle for whatever the fuck we want is put in front of us. Yeah. And I think that's part of the problem, right? I'm not finna just eat whatever you put in front of me.
Yeah, and I had to realize it only takes one, and I believe God, has my husband out there. And so I'm not worried about the men that don't align with what I have. Amen. He's gonna come not wanting kids or with kids and not wanting more. And I'm okay with those.
That's crazy.
And it only takes one.
That's crazy.
I needed to be okay with myself communicating it. Understanding it then communicating.
Is that something recent that you came on?
It is. Very recent. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, am I saying this because...
Right, because
this is truly how I feel. Yeah. But it wasn't. I'm in the gym Monday through Friday. Working. And one of my favorite songs says, 2 kids from a surrogate. From a surrogate, baby. Somebody out here having kids for me. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you for having my babies for me. Say less. Don't worry about them. We good. We are good. I am a great stepmother.
Shout out to you for being a great stepmama out there, man. All right. Do you have any other questions before? Because we need to get all the questions.
This is a great conversation.
You know
why?
Tell me why it was.
Because it's me.
Because it's who?
Because I'm humble and it was me.
You're having a great conversation because it's you?
Yeah, this is different for you.
Dre, who you having a conversation? You having a great conversation because of who, Dre?
Because of us.
You're having a great conversation because of who, Dre?
You.
Say it louder.
I feel like.
No, say it louder, Dre. No, because you laughing.
Because I got something else on my mind. I'm not going to say that.
Dre, say it louder, Dre.
You are an awesome.
Come on now.
You are really amazing at what you do.
Yes.
Yes.
Somebody.
Like,
yes.
Who else? There's nobody way that you could be successful for this long.
Come on now.
If you weren't as amazing
Come
as
on
you
now.
are.
Nobody. And who gonna talk to you like me?
Nobody.
Hey, who gonna give you what you need?
Nobody.
Listen, don't do that. I sure appreciate. Listen, we had a good ass motherfucking time, man. Listen, I don't know. Duke might not be back. We might need to do a part 2 before that nigga come back into town.
I'm open to it.
You down for it?
I'm down for
it.
Because
this is actually pretty good.
It was. I still got.
I got like 5 questions on my shit.
Yeah, there's some good questions.
Yeah, I got some more questions on my shit. So listen. Me and Dre, we gonna run this shit back eventually, man. But listen, Dre, I appreciate you. I appreciate you for coming through on me on this. I know you had to make some arrangements and shit, and I'm thankful for you making those arrangements.
I appreciate you trusting me.
Man,
I know as an entrepreneur, it's very hard to trust other people with your passion. And to trust that they're just as passionate about your passions as you are. So I appreciate you trusting me.
It's like you see me.
I do. You're so funny. I ain't cut the camera when you sharing a tip for real. You got a reputation to hold on to.
All right, listen, please, Dre, please tell people where they can find you and how they can find your products.
You can find me personally on Instagram or Facebook as Dreysa Skinner, DREYSA. And my Instagram is Dr. Dre 007, DREY007. And my business, Desserts by Dre, is on Facebook and Instagram as Desserts by Dre. That's DESSERTS BYDREY. Dre with a Y because I'm a lady.
Nah. Why? Because she a lady.
I'm a lady.
Listen, the desserts, chef's kiss. All right, and I'm Pete Belafonte, a.k.a. Chico Fontaine, a.k.a. Mr. Get Right So You Don't Get Left, a.k.a. I'm handsome because my motherfucking mama said I was, all right? I forgot to get the women their affirmations at the beginning of the show, but I will make sure that I get it. But I always get the women their affirmations.
We listening.
But listen, top-notch hoes get the most, not the less. So you gonna be top-notch. I always get the most, don't ever settle for the less. But listen, I want to get the men their affirmations as well, man. Listen, man, fellas, it's 2025, man. We ain't got no time to be asking permission to go out here and be successful and do the best thing we can do, man. I know we feel like a lot of odds are stacked against us, but listen, men do what they want, boys do what they can. You know what I'm saying? Put a mask on, go on in, man, and do the shit. We appreciate everybody who's joining us today. Everybody who's gonna watch this later on. Dre, I appreciate your time. Listen, girl, you got your legs out, girl. Be careful. You know?
I would like to affirm my black men. Like, black men, y'all have a special part of my heart. And I just want to let you know that you matter.
Amen.
You matter. How you feel is valid.
God bless you.
The things you are going through, we don't understand, but we do. There are women out there that truly want to support you in everything that you are going through. And even though we may not experience it, we may not know it, we can understand that you live a life that we can't imagine. We fear for you. It is hard loving a black man, and so I can only imagine how it is to live as a black man. But you matter, you are loved, and you deserve love. So I love you.
Ooh, geez, girl, I didn't know we was having church. I'm about to go get saved.
Yes.
They got them crackers up front. Get some of these crackers in this wine. I'm gonna get saved. That's crazy. Good job, Dre.
Thank you.
I felt that. God bless you.
That is true.
Yeah, we definitely gonna have to run that shit back, man. Listen, I appreciate you. Listen, I appreciate everybody. God bless y'all, motherfuckers. Good night.